Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio, and finally, I'm back in reviewing Gunpla model kits since I already moved from Philippines to Germany. So I brought with me some of my Bandai model kits, and I leave the rest behind in the Philippines, those that I don't like and I haven't reviewed yet. So this time I got my hands on the Gundam Mark II Master Grade 2.0 from Bandai. So this one is already built last 2024, and as of this recording, this is the year 2026, so it's about 2 years more or less for this kit, and we'll see if this kit still hold up in this era, in today's era, the standard. Okay, so we got here this very simple Gundam style here, which is the Mark II, one of my favorite design in the Universal Century, because this is a bit realistic in terms of the armor, the design, the weaponries, and the functionality of this kit, compared with those very exaggerated features of Gundams, like in the Gundam Seed, where you see large wings and hilarious backpack, something like that. But this one looks really fantastic, because for me, simplicity is the best in terms of Gundam design. That's my point of view. So here we got the Gundam Mark II, which I already featured in my comparison between the Gundam Bandai brand and the Band model kit brand, and I reviewed some of the aspect of this kit in that video, which you can find in my list. So there we go, we got this very traditional looking Gundam here, with this iconic face that has the resemblance on the RX-78-2, and the colored torso with this yellow vents and this dark blue and grayish torso and chest there, and the very iconic white arms and skirts, this hips and legs here, the very iconic normally looking Gundam design. Yep. So we got here the gun, the shield, and the bazooka hanging on the crotch, or the butt part. Okay, so this is a very sleek design to me, and I just wish that Bandai had 3.0 on this thing. To be honest, I much like the design of the Daban in terms of the detailing process on their Mark II version, but in terms of the authenticity and the plastic quality, I will still choose the Bandai, because of the nice and strong plastic quality here. Okay, so let's go with the feature of this kit. So what I did with this kit is I made some improvements by sanding the joints on the shoulders, and reinforcing the grip of the polycaps in the hips, because polycaps tend to lose its grip on the ball joint on the hips in the long run, so you need to somehow reinforce those parts. And also here, it has a very loose, actually at first it has a very loose peg for the upper thigh. Later I'll show you. So I did some joint strengthening pen application on that part to avoid those dangling and flimsy movements on that part. So I applied the extravagant decals on this kit because if you don't put decals on this kit, this will look really bland and boring. So yep, I added some Chinese markings there, and even on the shield I applied the water slide decals, Chinese markings from Darling decals water slide sheets. Okay, so in terms of articulation, the kit is really basic. So we got here basic articulation. The head can move side to side like that. It can rotate left and right like that. And for the shoulder can raise up to this far. There we go. And can rotate 360 degrees, but yep, it's still tight, so I might a bit sand the pegs there because this shoulder pegs is really tight on this kit. So yep, I need to sand more of it of this part here, but actually it can rotate 360 degrees like that. Okay, so for the elbows, it can let's remove first the gun for you to appreciate it. So the elbows can bend nearly 180 degrees or 180 degrees almost like that, so it's very nice. And it has a very cool pose here in terms of if you want to have him grab his sword or beam saber pose like that. So there he can do so like this. And for the abs here, it cannot do some ab crunch here. It's a bit blocky there, but you can still do some hip rotation, but it's a bit complicated because of those dangling hip parts, especially this flaps here. So it keeps on dangling with this gray part here. So one thing that I can advise if you want to rotate this part here is you need to a bit pull this upper torso, but the consequence is you'll forcefully pop the ball joint inside of the part here. Okay, so for here the front skirt is a bit boring because if you raise this up, unlike with the new master grade models, you can see some gray parts here, but this is not, this is just an ordinary plastic part without the design underneath. So better to not raise this so much. And for these gray parts here, I applied some water-based panel line marker on that. And for the legs, so maybe I'll remove first the bazooka. So the bazooka here is clipped on the butt flap here, and there we go. I made this extra pack removed from the hips, which is already attached on this part here. Okay, on this section here. So there. Anyway, I'll just remove that part. And for the side skirt is a bit problematic, just like my life nowadays. So there we go. You can raise it a bit, but sometimes I can't raise this shit up because of those dangling parts there. Okay, anyway, there, can raise it a bit like that. And for the butt flap here, actually cannot move it. The only thing that can move here is the clip for the bazooka. Okay, so for the hips, it is being connected by a ball joint, I think. Yep, a ball joint and a socket there, which is somehow have pros and cons. The pros is this is a bit sturdier at first, but the cons is as the polycap aged by time, it will loosen its grip on the ball socket there or the ball joint there. So you need to from time to time remove that and apply some joint strengthening pen. But yep, that's the problem, that's the cons. So I don't actually play with this kit. I don't like to move this, but for the purpose of demonstration, this kit can raise like that. It can raise the legs like that, but it's a bit tight now because of those what they call this, these joint strengthening pen. One thing that I don't like with this kit is the peg which connects this tie on this part is really short. This is very problematic here on this part because at first I didn't put some joint strengthening pen there. So what happened is it keeps on dangling like that. This part keeps on falling. But now I did apply this joint strengthening pen. It's a bit okay. But the problem is if you want to raise this up or raise this backward like that, I hear some cracking in this part. And because this is very short, tendency is while doing so you will have the tendency on popping this up or popping this out of it. And the problem that you will get is you'll get a broken polycap part there. But fortunately I don't have that thing yet because I don't play with this shit. But for those who like posing their kit so much, be careful because you might really break those polycap. And polycap is very hard to replace unless you have so many extra parts there and you do some modification for that. But in this case, this is really bad. I wish Bandai just provided us a longer peg. And what I can suggest is you can either modify this by attaching a longer peg or what they call this, you can cut this part and use the side of the runners and turn it like a peg and screw it there inside. So that's very technical, but I will not discuss that. That's a tip that I can provide. Anyway, there we got this very complicated part here, problematic and complicated. So for the legs, so the legs here is really nice. So we got to see that can have some part separation there if you want to fold it like that. And there I can bend it like this and you can see some part separation on this plastic parts there, which is very nice. And for the feet has this pistons there, this silver pistons there, which can also rock like that, as you can see. And it can do some plantar flex and plantar extend, which has this very nice mechanism inside. Okay, so there we go. And that's it. For the weapons, we got this gun, this kind of gun with some ammo pack, and we got this reserve ammo pack on the shield. So we got those two ammo pack reserves there. And for the rocket launcher, this is generic rocket launcher that is available with this kit. And yep, it's a bit okay, it's a bit boring to look at, but this is the generic, of course, so let's deal with it. And we got extra pack for that, and yeah, you can remove that like this, and there you go. Replace it with this shit. Oops, something like that. There you go. Extra part. And the shield is really nice. It's a bit collapsible, but I will not do so because I don't want to scratch those Chinese markings there. And the shield is really proportionate with the part. I thought that the shield will be very huge and a bit curvy, but no, it's not. It's just the right size and appearance to me. For size comparison and detail comparison, let's compare it with the other Gundam model kit that I have here. So I got here the Yakushiki 2.0. So it's co-AEUG teammate. So there we go. Got here the Verka Master Grade Zeta Gundam. So there we go. They got the AEUG team now. So very nice. And let's compare it with the double Zeta Gundam. So the double Zeta Gundam, of course, it's a big model kit here, and now we got the Gundam team. And in size of in terms of height with the original Granddaddy Gundam, we got here the RX-178-2 3.0, and the Mark II is a bit taller than the RX-78-2. But in terms of the design, of course, this one is a bit simplistic compared with this much complicated newer releases. But for me, the simplicity of this kit is really superb. And does it hold up on today's standards? For me, it depends on the collector. For me, this one still holds up as long as you keep modifying the pegs, the joints, and the appearance. If you like to apply more stickers and or slide decals. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this review of the Gundam Mark II 2.0 by Bandai. So until then, see you next time. This is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio saying goodbye.